Good afternoon. I'm back here at Horn Canyon, where today I'm going to check on a few more of my lonely geocaches, and I'm going to set 2 geocaches, possibly letterboxes. So, if that sounds like fun to you, well, come on and join me. There really aren't a lot of letterbox hybrids. So what are they? What are the criteria that are required? Well, essentially there's 2 criteria. One, letterbox hybrid has to have a stamp like the original letterboxes. And the second is there has to be sufficient GPS usage. But it could be like a traditional, a multi, or a puzzle. So in this case, the first one that I'm going to set is going to be like a multi. Going to come to this location, which will be the posted coordinates, gather some information that is necessary to find the final, and then the final is going to be somewhere up the trail. So let me gather that information and we'll head up the trail. Last time I was out here, I checked on this geocache. The cap was off, the log is a mess. I went ahead and disabled it with the intention to refresh the game board with something at least a little bit better. And here's what's a little bit better. I'm making this a letterbox hybrid, and it is in fact going to have a stamp, a pad, and a log in it. So hopefully someone will come out and they'll get this pretty rare type of geocache. And when we're done, guess what we're going to do? Yep, we're going up the trail. I've looked around and this one seems to be gone. It was magnetic either on this pump or on this electrical box. And although I have a pill bottle that I could drop something, I think in the spirit of refreshing the game board, I'm going to archive this and just leave the area open, and maybe somebody else can come out here and set a geocache. That'd be nice. But what I'm going to do is continue with the original plan, which is to check on, I believe, 1 more geocache, and then we'll be in a place where there's a gap and we can fill in another. I didn't plan this, but this is a great opportunity. This is an old homestead. You can see the old fireplace, and then looking around you can see these supports, which apparently is what the house was based on. And this unfortunately is too close to another geocache, actually only 300 feet away. But if I use this as the starting waypoint for a multi, or a multi that looks like a letterbox hybrid, I can use it as a virtual waypoint. So that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to go up, we're going to check on the one that's 300 feet away, that's one of mine, and then we're going to see if we can squeeze in the one that we plan to do, the letterbox hybrid. All right, here's the situation. The container was here, but it's really deteriorated. The inside is soaking wet and the log is gone. So I'm thinking I'm going to archive this one. And then the question is, do I make this the letterbox, or I'm just less than 1/10 of a mile from that gap? I guess I'm going to go up, look at the gap, and make a decision. Looks like I'm going to be setting 2 more geocaches today. And you know what? That's fine by me. Just have to go up the trail that way a little ways. After a lot of switchbacks, we were able to get 1/10 of a mile from the previous one. So this is where I'm going to put a geocache right in there and stick a rock over the top of it. And we'll figure out what it's going to be. It could be a traditional, it could be the second stage of that multi. Don't know. What I do know is I'm running out of a little bit of time. And so better get this hidden, better get the other one hidden and start heading back. Well, this has been a really good hike. I was able to archive a few of my geocaches that were missing or in terrible shape, set a couple of geocaches, and just had a beautiful day. So at this point, I do have to hike back and I have to hustle to beat the sun. So at this point, I'm just going to tell you, hey, thanks for joining me.